Okay, let's talk about something we all use, probably every single day, Microsoft Office. You know, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. They're basically the foundation of how we get work done. But what if I told you those familiar tools could do way, way more? We're diving into Dr. Taha Abdelaal Mohammed's digital mastery, and it's all about plugging the power of AI right into these apps we thought we knew.
And this is a question we kind of have to ask ourselves, right? I mean, everything is changing so fast. The way we worked even just a couple of years back, it's already starting to feel a little bit, I don't know, old-fashioned? The real challenge isn't just about learning some new software, it's about making sure our own skills are evolving just as quickly. So, are you just using the tools, or are you actually mastering them?
And that really gets to the heart of our first big idea. This isn't just about learning a few new buttons or shortcuts. We're talking about a whole new digital mandate. It demands a totally different way of thinking, a new relationship between you and your software.
Now pay attention to that last sentence because it's everything. Digital transformation is a mindset, not just a tool set. It's about a fundamental shift. You stop seeing your software as just a thing you use, and you start seeing it as an active partner. A partner that can automate the boring stuff, analyze complex information, and just speed up everything you do. It's really a change in how we behave at work.
All right, let's get practical. Let's start with Word. We all know Word, right? But with AI, it's not just a word processor anymore. Think of it as your own personal, super smart writing assistant. Kind of like having a co-writer that helps you get your ideas out better and faster than you ever could alone.
Ugh, we've all been here. You've got all the information down, the facts, the numbers, the main points, but turning that rough draft into a polished, professional-looking document, that takes hours. All that formatting, rewriting sentences, making it sound just right, it is so tedious, and it's a huge drag on your productivity.
But what if you could just skip all that? This is where it gets really cool. You can use a tool like ChatGPT to take a clumsy paragraph and instantly make it sound sharp and professional. Or let's say you have a 50-page report to read. Claude.ai can give you the highlights in seconds. Look, this isn't about replacing you, it's about amplifying you. It frees you from all that grunt work so you can focus on what actually matters, the strategy and the big ideas.
Okay, next up, the big one. The powerhouse of data, Excel. For years, it's been our go-to for spreadsheets. But today, wow, its potential has just exploded. It's no longer just a place to crunch numbers. It's a platform for finding incredible, game-changing insights.
And here's the struggle every single Excel user knows. You're staring at this massive spreadsheet, just thousands of rows of data. You know the answer you need is buried in there somewhere, but finding it, seeing the trends, the patterns, the story the data is trying to tell you, it can honestly feel like looking for a needle in a haystack.
60%! Let that sink in for a second. According to the research, bringing AI into your Excel workflow can slash the time you spend analyzing data by up to 60%. That is a massive game changer. Think about what you could do with all that time back. It's not just about finding answers faster. It's about freeing you up to ask bigger and better questions.
So how do we do it? Well, you use these new AI tools that plug right in. Imagine an AI that doesn't just see numbers, but actually understands what the text next to those numbers means. Or a tool that can take your raw data and just automatically build a beautiful interactive dashboard for you. This is all about turning a sea of numbers into clear, actionable strategies, and letting you be the strategist, not the data entry clerk.
And that brings us to our final stop, PowerPoint. This is where we take all those great ideas and all that data and we share it with people. But let's be real. For a lot of us, this is where creativity just dies. Well, AI is changing that, and it's making great design something anyone can do.
Seriously, that blank white slide, it can be the most intimidating thing in the world. Suddenly, you're not just responsible for the content, you're also expected to be a graphic designer. You have to pick the right layouts, the right fonts, the right colors, find good images. It's a massive hurdle that can stop a great idea in its tracks.
But now AI can step in and basically be your personal creative director. You can literally just feed it a text document and tools like Gamma or Tome will generate a complete, professionally designed presentation. It picks the color schemes, it finds relevant images, it lays everything out in a compelling story. Again, it's not about making you lazy, it's about letting you focus 100% on the message so your ideas can really shine.
So we've seen what AI can do for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But listen, the tools themselves are only half the battle. The really crucial part,
the part that makes all the difference, is that we have to change how we think. We have to start thinking digitally.
This chart just lays it out so clearly. The old way of working is manual, it's repetitive. We just use the tools the way they are. Our goal is just to get the work done. But digital thinking is totally different. It's about automating everything you can and using your tools like a smart system that works for you. The goal isn't just to produce work anymore. It's about creating real value and doing it faster.
And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Digital mastery isn't about being the most tech-savvy person in the room. It's about being the most strategic. It's about using these incredible AI tools to elevate your own output, to produce more, to do it in less time, and to deliver higher quality work than ever before.
So what does all of this mean for you, for your career? Well, it means your potential is about to get a serious boost. It's amplified. The old limits, time, creative blocks, the inability to process huge amounts of data, they're all being redefined. And this isn't some far-off science fiction. This is what's happening right now.
And I want to leave you with this really powerful quote from the source of all this. The whole story about AI replacing people, it really misses the bigger picture. The real story, and the much more exciting one, is that AI is a force multiplier for us. It's a tool that takes what we can already do and just multiplies its impact.
So it all comes down to this. The technology isn't some abstract thing on the horizon anymore. It's here. It's on our desktops, it's accessible, and it's ready to go. The only variable left in the equation is you. So the real question isn't what can AI do? The real question is, what are you going to do with it?